Hey, it's Elliot. I'm gonna do another health update, lying down because I can. I guess life too, life and health, because they're connected. I don't know, I'm rambling. I had started to make like a preparation and didn't finish, and I'm gonna wing it because that's me. Let's see. So I realized when I did my fall update, I forgot to talk about going to the podiatrist, and I now have these nice orthotic things that really help keep my feet where they're supposed to be, because my heel is too narrow, my front of my foot's too wide, and my feet kind of flatten themselves out because hypermobility. So that's those. I started keeping an appointment notebook because taking notes is a good thing. And I'm going to look at it because I can. I feel like I maybe already talked about endocrinology. I can't remember. I didn't watch my first video before making this one because I just didn't. And let's see. So endocrinology looks good. I actually had my appointment yesterday. So I had a doctor that I saw a while ago who was like, I wonder if you have Cushing's. And then I was just with everything, was like, yeah, maybe we should go to endocrinology and just make sure everything looks okay. And I have a notification that I'm just going to get rid of. And so they did blood work, and that all came back normal. And they did some ultrasounds, and I have some swollen lymph nodes, but they're likely just reactive. So I'm good. I actually really like the endocrinologist I saw her yesterday. She was like, check this ologist off the list, but I do need to see probably dermatology. Lots of allergies. I've been doing physical therapy, and this round's been going extremely well. I'm actually almost done this round, and I'm so much stronger, which has been really awesome. Like, I just can do more. I have more energy. Actually, earlier this week, I sat through a model session for the first time, all the way through. So, like, I'm an art student, so drawing classes are 3 hours, and so sometimes we have models. And those are always the hardest for me because you have to hold a certain position and draw for the whole, like, in a certain way. And usually my shoulders and my hands are giving me a lot of trouble, but in physical therapy we've really been focusing on shoulder strength and also, like, legs, hips, all that fun jazz. So that's been really, really, really awesome that I've just felt better, and I'm going to start doing Pilates soon because I know that's good. But I think a lot of the success of this round of PT is my physical therapists are actually familiar with hypermobility and stuff, and so that's been awesome. I also am in hand therapy now, and soon I'll be getting finger splints. I'm holding my camera with my other hand, but I'll be getting them on probably both hands because my hands are in issues. But for now, we're doing strengthening plus bracing. We've also been doing some taping of my shoulders and knees. My skin on my shoulders is a lot more delicate than the skin on my knees, so I can't always tape there anymore, which is kind of a bummer. Let's see. Gastroenterology, another specialty I see. So I know I've mentioned I have mild gastroparesis. Still have it, but let's see. I'm taking protonics to help with the reflux, which just makes everything suck. And I'm on cyproheptadine. So I take that 4 times a day. But it's one of those meds that you can build up a tolerance to, unfortunately. Most of the meds treat GP are, unfortunately, like that. Luckily, mine is pretty mild, so it's like, I don't know why I keep saying that, but, so we're doing this thing where I have 3 weeks on the med and then 1 week off. And the 1 week's off, I've had 2 so far, and they kind of suck. Like, I'm nauseous and not really able to eat, but, like, in order to keep taking this med that's not as, like, heavy duty and eat in order to keep it working, it's worth it to have those off weeks. So it is what it is. I found out the geneticist that diagnosed me with hypermobility disorder is moving, or has moved, so I have to find a new geneticist, which sucks. I don't know why I'm pulling out my skin. Alright. I have a top surgery date. I'm so excited. I'm getting my top surgery on May 30th. So that's really good. That's gonna be really exciting. And obviously I'm gonna have to recover from that. I'm gonna be working at Y Camp this summer, the YMCA, and I'm excited about that. I really like my classes that I have this semester, so I'm in spring semester now, and especially I'm taking a Intro to Art Therapy class, and I'm really, really enjoying it, and I'm like, yes, I'm doing the right things, I know what I want to do. It's like really solidifying my interests and passions. I've just generally been feeling a lot better, like emotionally. Obviously I still have my off days, but things are kind of a little bit more stable. Let's see, cardiology, they upped my Florinef, so I'm on 0.2 milligrams. I actually have to refill that too. Let's see, I have a bunch of appointments coming up in April. Neurology, so I really like my neurologist. He had a copy of the Dysautonomia Project, like the book, on his bookshelves, and I was so happy to see that. So I have a Chiari malformation. I ended up actually having to go to the ER because I was having weird neurosymptoms, like my double vision and balance is kind of bad. And it turns out I have some mildly protruding discs, just very a little bit, nothing that's requires surgery or anything, but it was just interesting to note, as well as obviously I still have my Chiari malformation, but I don't need surgery. I have to schedule follow up with him in a year, so I'll see him next March and we'll look at stuff. But he actually referred me to I have to schedule this, so a special a physical therapy that's neuro, so it's hang on, I wrote it down in my appointment book. Balance vest therapy. So it's it helps you to realize where your balance is, and I don't know exactly. I haven't done it yet. I have to make that appointment. But I'm hoping that'll help. And also I've had 2 appointments so far with osteopathic manipulative medicine. And I really, really have I think that's going to be really helpful. The doctor that I'm going to keep seeing, we're going to be doing craniocervical manipulation to help just put me in place and to help keep all my systems going. And she sees a lot of POTS and hypermobility patients, so that's exciting. Actually, so it's a teaching hospital. The one resident student, I don't know exactly what the right term is for her, actually has EDS. And I know I have hypermobility disorder, not EDS, but they're similar. And so that was really cool. She's there and they're really aware of my disorders, and that's just really cool. And I've been having a good experience there, but she suggested I try Pilates, and so I have to find a Pilates studio, but I think that'll help because I actually really want to be active again, which is really cool because I naturally am an active person, and I like to move, and I really actually like strength training and everything. It's just my body has been so weak in the past couple of years that I just haven't been able to, but I actually want to. And I always have wanted to, but I feel up to it, so I'm really excited about that. I am using my cane pretty much full-time now, and it really helps. Just helps my legs and gives me just a little extra support, so when I'm dizzy. I've had less ER trips this season. Things have been kind of up and down, but I think overall are, in the fall, I really felt like things were on the decline, but the winter's been up and down. But right now, I think going into the spring, I know it's technically spring now. I'm bad at being on time for seasons. But anyway, I'm feeling like I'm actually my health is getting better. And actually I'm seeing the allergist next week, because to check for mast cell activation syndrome and stuff like that, because I've been having a lot of flushing, and I actually was at the urgent care on Sunday because my whole body, I was flushing and my throat felt kind of tight, and they gave me like IV, like pushed in IV prednisone mixed with Benadryl, and I could like feel my throat release, so that was good. And I have that appointment coming up. There's other appointments I have to make. I had bronchitis for a bit, which kind of sucked, but I switched from, so I've been taking Claritin for like my rhinitis or whatever for years, and so we're actually I switched to Xyzal. I don't know if it's helping more or not. Let's see. Did I miss anything else? Probably. And like life-wise, the other weekend, like last week exactly, I presented at academic honors conference that my school's involved with, and that was really cool. I presented on Gothic art and architecture in Hogwarts, and I had friends who were also presenting in the same session as me, and because they like divided up, so there's like 3 presentations in one room at a time. And so my one friend talked about Death of the Author and how J.K. Rowling basically needs to stop, so like a literary analysis. And then my other friends did a presentation with a political science analysis or whatever on Harry Potter, so that was really cool. I'm trying to think what else. I've enjoyed hanging out with my sister's ferret. I turned 20 on March 2nd, so that's cool. Let's see, I have some upcoming appointments this month, so I'll probably do actually like just an April health update, because there's a lot. Well, maybe. We'll see. Yeah, I think that's most of it. Well, I guess I can talk about the other classes I'm taking. I'm also taking 2 psych classes. So I'm taking psychopathology of childhood and developmental psychology right now, and I love those classes. Drawing too, and I'm taking a writing class. I'm actually working on a paper about pots right now for that class, because we get to choose basically whatever we want to write our papers on. And life is good. And I know I'm lying in bed. I was supposed to have a date today, but we're going to reschedule for tomorrow. And I have friends. Oh, my friends and I recently started this really cool thing, rewriting our story, which is on, we have an Instagram and a Facebook page, and I'm really excited. The whole goal of it is like, and our tagline is "Who says pain gets a voice," and so basically it's like a spoony thing, but to help just like raise awareness about stuff, and also like create a like community that's stronger. So I'll put that in the description box if you want to check that out. So if you've been watching this whole video, I really appreciate that. And I'll see you next time. Bye.